Some celebrities are just hated and will always be hated. Here is a list of the top 10 hated celebrities who cannot catch a break. First on the list, we have comedian Amy Schumer. Perhaps the most hated comedian in the entire world, Amy Schumer has gone through her fair share of hate, including multiple viral YouTube videos with titles such as "Watching Amy Schumer Until I Laugh," where the video lasts almost an hour. Reasons behind the hating of Amy Schumer include allegations of her stealing jokes, and the proof is pretty insane. One user on Reddit pitched their opinion on the comedian, saying, "I really liked her on Inside Amy Schumer, her show, so I went and got tickets to one of her comedy shows. She was an hour late to the show. After some time, the crowd got restless, so they sent some poor intern or something to fill in the time to tell some jokes. Everybody booed him. When Amy did the show, she showed up drunk, did about 40 minutes of terrible jokes, which just basically involved insulting the audience, and it was over. It was the worst show I've ever been to. Hated her ever since." Yikes. Alrighty, next on the list is Ellen DeGeneres. In 2020, Ellen got viciously cancelled and has never recovered from it. But even before that, Ellen was disliked by many viewers by being too upfront with celebrities in her interviews. These incidents include Ellen forcing Mariah Carey to reveal that she is pregnant by forcing champagne on her on live television. Mariah has had trouble with pregnancy in the past and was not ready to reveal that she was pregnant, but was forced into it. This pregnancy also ended in another miscarriage. Another incident includes Ellen shaming Dakota Johnson for not inviting her to her birthday party, and then Dakota revealing that Ellen was invited and she stood her up. These are horrible, but in 2020, even more drama came forward. It was revealed that senior producers at The Ellen Show fostered a very toxic workplace full of racism, intimidation, and fear going back years. It was reported that lower-level employees were not allowed to make eye contact with Ellen and were never allowed to speak to her directly. Wow. Other employees claimed they were fired after taking medical leave or days to attend family funerals. Transgender YouTuber Nikki Tutorials stated she wasn't allowed to use the restrooms backstage at The Ellen Show and had to use a special accessible washroom far away. Next on the list is another famous talk show host you guys might know, James Corden. Some of the allegations against James include him reportedly screaming at staff at the Balthazar restaurant in New York because his wife received an egg yolk omelet with egg whites in it. He was banned from the restaurant, and the owner claims he is the most abusive customer ever. In 2010, a moment of genuine drama unfolded at the Glamour Awards ceremony as James clashed with X-Men star Patrick Stewart on stage. This is drama. As he walked up on stage, Patrick Stewart told Corden to get his hands out of his pockets and accused him of looking around as if you would rather be anywhere in the world but here. He says, "Oh, you couldn't be more wrong, sir. You couldn't be more wrong," James responded. "Genuinely, and if it looked like that, I'm so sorry, but when you come up and present an award, just get on with it." Patrick kept the argument going, making fun of Corden's weight. "From where I was, I could see your belly, and that was from right at the back of the room." As the actor paused, James Corden hit back, "I'm waiting for the punchline. Go on. No, seriously, go on. Now go on. You could see my belly, but we can all see you dying right now," James continued, saying, "Can we get a taxi really quickly, please? There's an old man going home." Yikes. Next, we have another James, not James Corden this time, but YouTuber James Charles. James has gone through a ton of controversies throughout his social media career. In 2018, Charles was experiencing a backlash for his tweet about Ebola, where he tweeted, "I can't believe we're going to Africa today. OMG, what if we get Ebola?" In 2021, a 16-year-old boy claimed Charles had pressured him into exchanging photos through the Snapchat app. Charles spoke out against the allegations and claimed he had been unaware of the boy's age at the time of the interaction. But 3 more males came forward to share their negative Snapchat experiences with James, including a 17-year-old male that states James continued flirting with him after finding out his age. In the end, multiple media reports indicated that at least 15 boys and men had accused James Charles of inappropriate behavior. But perhaps the biggest controversy James has been involved in is his 2019 feud with fellow YouTuber Tati Westbrook. Tati says one reason she no longer wants to associate with James is because he's violently manipulative. Oh my god, you tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's gay yet again, and somehow you're the victim. It's really disgusting to manipulate somebody's sexuality, especially when they're emerging into adulthood and don't quite have everything figured out, she says, recalling a phone call of theirs where he shared details. She also says he used his fame and money to threaten, ruin, and embarrass men who didn't reciprocate his advances. Our next most hated celeb is Amber Heard. Now, we all know Amber has been in the media over the last few years for some pretty bad stuff. The infamous Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial of 2022 included some troubling details about Amber. He said she would also have affairs frequently with male celebrities such as James Franco and her ex Elon Musk. In 2020, phone recordings were released in which Amber admitted to hitting Johnny Depp. Amber is heard saying, "I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you, babe. You're not punched. I don't know what the motion of my actual hand was, but you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was just hitting you." Meanwhile, Depp said in the recording, "I left last night. Honestly, I swear to you, because I just couldn't take the idea of more physicality. Because had we continued it, it would have gotten bad. And baby, I told you this once. I'm scared to death. We are a crime scene right now," Depp continued. Amber replied, "I can't promise you I won't get physical again. God, I sometimes get so mad I lose it." Let's just say after all this came to light, Amber is not the most liked celeb currently. The next celebrity is Chrissy Teigen, married to John Legend. Chrissy Teigen has had her fair share of controversies, mainly coming from Twitter. In 2014, Ariana Grande rose to fame, and Chrissy seemed jealous of her newfound success, randomly posting to Twitter one day, "I love your cat ear headband. It alerts me to immediately hate you." Well, that's random, Chrissy. And it's because of these random outbursts that people dislike her and continue to. Our next hated celebrity is Elon Musk. Elon is disliked by the public for the following reasons. He's made sexist and racist comments and reportedly abandoned his child after they came out as transgender. Also, his alleged poor treatment of his workers and his purchase of Twitter and his subsequent unbanning of many controversial people are just a few more reasons why people hate Elon Musk. Next on the list we have Kanye West. Kanye has been hated by the public for a really long time. Do you guys remember the Taylor Swift incident? If you don't, let me give you a quick refresh. At the 2009 VMAs, Taylor won Best Pop Music Video. While she was on stage accepting the award, Kanye leaped on stage taking the mic from Swift and saying, "Beyonce deserved the award, not her." Oh, yikes. Our next hated celeb on the list is Kanye's ex-wife, Kim Kardashian. Kim has been in a string of controversies her entire career, and many argue this is how she stays relevant. One of Kim's biggest controversies also involved Taylor Swift. After Kanye West's song Famous came out, Swift publicly stated she had no clue about the song and was angry because the song had some pretty crude things to say about her. But then Kim Kardashian releases several video clips of a phone conversation between West and Swift in which he appears to get her support for the provocative lyrics. Kim K called Taylor a liar, and there a feud began. Our final celebrity on the list is Ariana Grande. Ariana has been in the news lately for her cheating scandal with Ethan Slater, but this is not the first time Ariana has come under fire for cheating. The late Naya Rivera, the star of Glee, had some tea to spill in her book. Ariana began dating Naya's ex-fiance Big Sean not too long after they called off their wedding plans in 2014. According to Naya, all was not well in their relationship. She and Big Sean had been fighting frequently while he was on the road. That's not the most fun thing to go through, but it is about to get even more dramatic. According to Refinery 29, one chapter in the book contains the following quote: "On the day that he was back in LA, he said he didn't want to see me, but since she had a key, she let herself into his house. I walk in, go downstairs, and guess what little girl is sitting cross-legged on the couch listening to music. It rhymes with Samariana Shamande." Well guys, that's it for today's video. Check out this video next for more drama.